Good morning, it's Kate Denning here from the spiritual realm, and I am going to you live today on spiritual events directory page. Now, while I'm waiting for some people to come on, I'm just going to do some stuff here on Facebook and start sharing this. So for those that are coming on now, I'll be doing some readings after, and I've got a few things that I want to tell you about, and I'm giving away this Saturday, if you live in Brisbane or around, Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast, and you would like to come to my tea leaf reading class, that is at 2 o'clock this Saturday. It is $66, but I am giving one away. Hi Rachel, hi Kerry. So all you have to do is share this post, and you need to go and like my page, The Spiritual Realm with Kate Denning, and I shall pick a winner at the end of the show. And I'm also giving away a signed copy of my book. So you need to comment shared, and you need to go over and share my page, The Spiritual Realm with Kate Denning. So I'm just trying to find myself here so I can put in the details of my page too, so you can go straight to that. And I shall put that in the comments area. Oh, here we go. Now I'll have to turn the volume down so you're not listening to. Hopefully that's, you can't hear that now. Okay, so I'm going to go down into the comments area, and if I can, where's it? Oh, it's not going to let me. Here we go. So just in the comments area, let me go under Kate's chin. Okay. So all the information has gone in there. So the links are up. So you can go to my page, The Spiritual Realm with Kate Denning. You can like that, share this post. And so if you're living in Brisbane or around Brisbane and you would like to come to my tea leaf reading workshop on Saturday, which is $66, you just need to type shared and go and like my page. And I will also be giving away a signed copy of my book, The A to Z of Tea Leaf Reading. Now, what I've got on now is my uplifting music that I like to play every day by Michelle Blood. So I'll turn that down in a minute, but it helps raise your vibrations, put you in a positive mood for the day, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So, if you're feeling a little bit down and you need some pick-me-up, this is just perfect. I'll try and actually get some recorded because I don't know that you can actually buy them. So let me know where you're from. I'll turn that down now. Actually, I'll change it and put something else on. Oh no, not that one. Okay, got something else on. And what else are we going to? Oh, we need to light the candle. Okay, so we've got our special candle here today. Where is our prayer? It's here somewhere. I did put it on the table. Oh, underneath this, which I'm going to show you in a minute, my new timer I just bought. Okay. So with this candle here, these are fabulous. I've got a few of these left, and in them, when they have been created, they've got all different types of things in here. It's for love, it's for money, it's for protection, it's for jinx removing, protection from evil. So I like this, and I've got a prayer that goes with it. Now, it doesn't have any smell in there, but you can dress it and you can put different herbs in there, just depending on what it is that you want it for. So I'll just put that at the back there. And close your eyes and I'll say the prayer for us. I invoke the sublime influence of the Eternal Father to obtain success in all the subjects of my life and to smooth all difficulties that are in my way. I invoke the aid of the Holy Spirit so that my house prospers and my company and my person receive a message of good luck sent by the divine providence. O great hidden power, I implore your supreme majesty so that you separate me from danger at the precise moment that my way is illuminated by the light of fortune. I shall receive the infinite blessings of the sky. I believe in God, all-powerful Father. Amen. Okay, so we've done that one now. Oh, and I'll show you this that I just bought. Do you like my new timer? I got that on special yesterday because I was looking for a timer for tea leaf reading. And the tea leaf reading usually goes for about 10 minutes. So I timed it. I think it was on special because it goes for 10 minutes and 37 seconds. Yep, for those customers that try and sneak in, like, you know, half an hour reading in a 10-minute reading. So I've got my special timer now. Don't you just love that? I'm born in the year of the dragon, so I absolutely love the dragon. And it was just absolutely perfect for what I was looking for. Okay, so that's my new timer, not for sale. And what else are we going to do? So I was going to tell you about some things that are coming up. Rob's got his class tomorrow, so anyone that wants to come along and learn about palmistry, he is doing a session on the headline tomorrow. So that's from 10:30 to 11:30, and you get a cup of tea, and he'll just talk about what the headline is about and different headlines and what it means. And he'll have a quick look at your hands, and that is only $15. So if you're able to join us tomorrow, that is at 10:30 to 11:30. And Rob will be talking about the headline. Then on Saturday, we have got our tea leaf reading workshop in the afternoon and learning to read the crystal ball. So I've just gone and bought myself a new crystal ball. I never take ownership of these, and the reason being is because there's always someone that sort of comes along. The last one that I had that was about this size, I was doing a reading for a lady, and her family were coming through, and I was able to get her to stand over my shoulder, and I was pointing out to her where I was seeing them, and you could see the different features, and you could definitely see you know, who they were. And she was cuddling the crystal ball, and in the end she bought it from me. She just wanted to take it home because all her loved ones were coming through. So it's absolutely amazing what you can see in the crystal ball. So that we'll be doing that on Saturday in the class as well. So you'll learn how to read the crystal ball, and you'll be amazed at how easy it is. So that's my new one. Then we have got coming up, in the first week in June, I will be going up and being one of the facilitators for a retreat. Now the price is $1,200 for the whole weekend, so I think it goes from like Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and ends Sunday. And I'll be there. I'll be doing tea leaf reading. I'll also be doing palmistry. There'll be another lady. I'm just going to try and pull this up so I can tell you what it is that she will be doing. Where are we? I haven't got Karen here with me today. She's got a migraine. so I'm having to do this all by myself. Okay. So Kiralyn, she's a psychic, and Kiralyn, she's going to teach you how to connect with your guides and find out who your guides are. And then she's doing something special in the beginning, which is going to help, I suppose, connect all of us and get to know each other. So a special meditation, a special group thing that she'll be doing, and that's breaking down the barriers so we can openly connect with, all the other participants and with our guides. Then she is doing working on your clairvoyant abilities, so working with psychometry, doing shared readings, doing healings, and spiritual linking within the circle. Now, she also does a thing on past lives, so she'll be outlining that and how to connect with past lives. Meet your spirit guides, 2 hours spirit guide outline discussion, guided meditation to connect with your angels. And then there's a native Indian circle, and this work teaches the native Indian ceremony. I put up a post here yesterday, it was, and in the teacup you could actually see clearly an Indian chief sitting across from somebody else talking to them. I went and had a healing with Paula Tyree on Monday. Now, some of you might have seen the interview that I did with her last week and what it is that she does. And she does, she'll be doing some stuff on the Akashic Records. So if you want to learn how to connect with the Akashic Records, that's what it was all about. But she also does psychic surgery. And I do need to go and have an operation in a few months. So we're seeing what we can do to stop me from having that operation. So I'm really excited about that. And I went there, my skin was burning, and I think it was because of some of the medication I was having. And with all this hot weather, it was just like with the sweat, my skin was just burning, my eyes were burning. And by the time we had finished, by the time that Paula had finished, it was, all that had gone. I'd not been able to wear makeup for about a week, and I don't like to leave the house without my makeup. So it was just absolutely fabulous. She is going to be here tomorrow and doing a follow-up treatment on me. So I'm really looking forward to that. So anyway, when I did her tea leaf reading on Monday, that's what I was talking about. Love how I go off track. It had an Indian chief in there, or not a chief, an Indian healer. And I'd say this person is one of her guides and helps her with the healings. I'm loving all the love hearts. Thank you. That's to Karen. So if you're listening, Karen, I think Pandora's sending all you those healing love hearts. So if you just scroll down after the show, and you can have a look at the teacup that I posted up yesterday and see the Indian chief in there. It's quite amazing. So anyway, we're going to learn all about the native Indian ceremonies and the animal guides and getting messages with your animal guides. So it's going to be a fun-packed weekend. There's going to be so much that's on, and they're hiring those glamping tents, and all the food is provided. I haven't got the event up on my page yet, but it will be up there very soon, and there'll be a payment program as well. Now, this retreat is it's at Nebo, which is about 100 k's inland from Mackay, and it is the first weekend of June. And it also happens that on the Saturday night there's a full moon, so we'll do a special full moon ceremony, and I'll be doing platform reading with the tea leaf readings on the Saturday night, I think it was. Okay, so that's a bit of that. I'm not too sure who else is going to be there yet because it's all still sort of being put together. Now, just let me go and check. Now, are you sharing the page? Are you liking and sharing this? So I'm going to pick a winner at the end, and someone can come in here for a spot at the tea leaf reading workshop. So I'm giving one of those away for free, and I'm also giving a signed copy of the A to Z of tea leaf reading. So just going through all the messages now. Hi Sandy. Hi Kaka, I think you're new. I'm not too sure if I've met you before. Bernadette, I'm not too sure if I've met you before either. So hello to everyone. It's not all coming up. I'm just trying to read all the comments, but maybe if I load on this, that might work. Pandora's here. Oh, I've got to show you what Pandora brought to me last week. Have a look at this. I haven't hung them up yet because my husband's been off work sick, but I always talk about my husband on the show, and she's done one for him, and it says, "There lived a handsome prince." So this is meant to be my husband. Isn't this just beautiful? Some of the artwork, like the artwork she does, is just gorgeous. I just absolutely love this. Thank you so much, Pandora. And then for those that know me, you know that I like peacocks. I collect peacocks. And she's gone and done this one for me. Have I got it up the right way? Oh no, it was upside down. So she's gone and done this one for me. And then on the side, you can see here is the masked lady with the peacock. We've got the peacock up the top. I just absolutely love these. I'm going to be hanging these up in the shop. Thank you so much, Pandora. That is just beautiful. Okay, so just checking with some of these comments that are coming through. I've got Christy Young here too. I don't know why it's not showing me all the comments. Okay, Deborah, Sarah Marie. I'm going to have to... Your dragon hunt. Yes. So I was born in the year of the dragon, and in 1964, so I absolutely love the dragon. So I think I'm going to have to put the computer away because I can't see the messages that are coming up. Now what else have I got to tell you? Tyler, my younger son, we've got the date for his operation, so it's on the 13th. I was going to go up to Amanda De Warren's on the 13th of February and interview her, but I'm going to have to change the time, so I do apologise for that, but my son will be under the knife at that time and I need to be here at the Mater Hospital. Hi Denise from Melbourne. Christy says same year as my mum. So you've got to be around about 30, do you, Christy? I'm 55. I turned 56 this year. Sandy saying you're very talented, Pandora. I think you'd be seeing all these messages that are coming through. So I'm just going to scroll back up the top. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't turn the volume off. So I've just fixed that. Quite often I'll do that. I'll forget to turn the volume off and someone will ring me up at the same time. Okay, so Kelly's new. Hi, Kelly Cassandra. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Amanda. Who else we got? Melissa, Alison. Thank you very much, Alison. I've had so much fun writing my book. So this is the A to Z of tea leaf reading by me, and that came out last March. So I'll also be doing a talk at Mind Body Spirit Expo both on the Friday and the Saturday, which is in Brisbane at the end of February, so the 28th and the 29th of February. If you're coming to Brisbane Convention Centre for the Mind Body Spirit Expo, I will be doing a talk on tea leaf reading and doing some demonstrations too. So if you want to come and see that, I'd love to see you there. Make sure that you're sharing the page so I can go and pick a winner at the end. We've got Stephen here, we've got Vicky, Alison, Natalie, sorry I'm just going, Magdalena from Canberra. Hello, Vicky Lyons. Oh, and Stephen is from Derbyshire, UK. We've got them from all around, from the other side of the world. So welcome everyone. Kelly says she's new. I'm just going to scroll back down the bottom. Tea leaf reading always fascinates me. Oh, look, I absolutely got hooked on it back in 2012 when I was going through my healing. Oh, Sandy says that she's going to be at the Mind, Body, Spirit. Oh, Beverly, you're there. Hi, Beverly. Beverly was the lucky winner from last week that won the reading, and she's obviously just finished at the hairdresser's. She's from Adelaide. So I hope you enjoyed your reading last week, Beverly. Yes, so 2012 I started tea leaf reading, and yeah, I've just been hooked ever since. Like, there's just so much you can see in there. So let's make a cup of tea. I haven't done that yet because I've been talking so much I forgot all about it. Okay, so I'm going to use the lovely Destiny cup from Sharon. Oh, now that's where I'm going next Thursday. Next Thursday I'll be down at Sharon's and doing my live show from down there. So make sure you join in. Sharon has also created a beautiful deck of cards that she'll be using, and maybe doing a couple of readings for us with those. And she is the most amazing artist. So today I thought I'll use the meditation blend. So the meditation blend is really good for connecting with our higher self, with our guides. And just let me read to you what is actually in the meditation blend. Okay. So there's a combination of organic Sri Lankan orange pekoe black tea, which is for a relaxed state of mind, lavender buds for meditation, star anise for divination, lemongrass to relax and connect to the soul, oregano, whatever, excuse me, I can't pronounce these things, tranquility, lemon verbena for purification, sweet lemon balm to calm the emotions, cornflower for psychic sight, peppermint for spiritual cleansing, and spearmint for healing, with all the ingredients enchanted under the full moon. The herbs, spices and flowers used in this brew have been used throughout history in meditation rituals and magic rituals for divination purposes. So either way you drink about it, this brew is not only mystical and magical, but it is good for your mind and soul. Now these teas also come with a incantation too. So this one is meditation, soul divination, come to thee. Meditation in all forms, now see me. Bring me protection, so mote it be. Come now, blessed be. Yum. Now I've just put a small scoop, I put the tea straight into the cup because that way I'm getting the right amount to do the reading and the perfect amount for the flavour in the tea. And sometimes like the leaves are too big to go through the teapot too. So that's why I do it that way. Okie dokie, so we're going to do some readings here, and I'm going to use Eleanor's cards, my first tarot. So I'm not too sure who has asked for a reading yet, because I haven't got the beautiful Karen here helping me out. I'm getting hearts sent by somebody. Okay, so let me just scroll down. Olivia's just tuning in now. Now I'm just going to go back up to the top. Okay. Well, Kelly Cassandra is new. So, Kelly, how about I'll draw one card for you. Are you still there, Kelly? And I hope that I've got your permission to do this. I'm assuming that I have with everyone that's sort of come on. So let's see what we have got for Kelly. I'll just scroll down to see if she's come back on. If she's still there. Nope, I'm not too sure. Oliver's saying he's new. Heather, could I please have a reading? And Heather is new. So welcome to all the newbies. So yeah, if you've only just tuned in, I have written a book, The A to Z of Tea Leaf Reading by me. And that tells you how to do tea leaf reading and what the symbols mean. It's a bit of a history of the tea houses that used to be in and around Brisbane, and this one being the last one, which I took ownership of last July when my friend Luke passed away. The shop had been closed down, so I reopened it. Okay, Kelly, you have got the 7 of Staves. So the 7 of Staves, this is saying success in business. So what are you doing? Or are you about to go for an interview? So it's saying like a successful interview. Taking a stand, being the leader, passion and energy. Be careful of substances as well. Now everything has got a negative and a positive, okay? So this one here is just saying the negative side is you need to be careful of substance abuse. Now that also includes your prescribed medication as well. Now I'm going to read the bottom right one, okay? And this is what's coming up for you. So this is saying you're stepping into the leadership role where you have power over others. Be kind and success is coming to you. So for those that haven't seen these cards before, like the normal tarot cards, they've got the same meaning, okay? And then we've got the meaning of the card up the top. And you know how you do your Celtic cross, and you've got your past, your future, what's crossing you and all of that. So that's basically what this is here. So you deal out 8 cards and you place them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, depending on where the card lands is to which box we read. So if it was the top left card, we'd read the top left box, and that is about you. So with these cards, so we just did this for Kelly. So it says, you are a born leader. You always seem to win at everything you put your mind to. You have power, drive, and passion. Now, the one to the right, the top right, this is your distant past. Then we have got our recent past. What's happening now, second one down on the right. Third one down on the left is what's coming up, so you'll feel these energies. The third one down on the right, now that's what's happening around you. It's not necessarily about you, but it still affects you. The bottom one on the left is the advice by your guides, and then the bottom one on the right is your current outcome. So whereabouts in Brisbane are you? I am at Woolloongabba. I'm in Stanley Street at Woolloongabba, and the shop is called the Rendezvous Spiritual Tea House. There's a sign out. I haven't got the sign out the front at the moment because I'm doing this show, so I don't want anyone to sort of come in and interrupt us. The cards, I have the cards here, and they are $55, Sandy, and they're $13 for postage. So you can either come here and pick them up, and the address is 787 Stanley Street, or I can post them out to you. Okay, so, oh, and Beverly wanted to know too about the cards. Okay, so $55 each, and I can post them to you for $13. Okay, Olive, now I'm not going to go in any particular order with the readings. I do apologise, but Karen's not here to write them down for me, so I'm having trouble keeping up with everyone that's commenting. But please share this page and you will go into the draw to win a either come here for the tea leaf reading workshop on Saturday. It's not refundable, or I'm also giving away a copy of the A to Z of tea leaf reading by me. Okay, so Olive, you have got the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups is something's coming up and you're feeling a bit excited. You've just had this announcement, you've just heard about something. It could be that you are moving and you're getting excited about that. It could be the birth of a child, but there's fresh new starts. Now, this is just the minor card with the fresh new starts, but you know, for 2020, we are in a new decade. So I would expect in a new decade that we are going to have some massive changes in our life, and for the better too. Okay, much better than last year. I had a pretty good year last year. I know a lot of people didn't, but I also had some upsetting things happen too. I lost 3 friends last year. One was a terrible accident, and that was the guy that used to own this place. And then I had another friend, Eleanor, that did these cards. So we're actually coming up to the year anniversary of her death, and she got breast cancer. The October, she was fine, there was nothing wrong, it just all happened so quickly. So I love these cards. I met Eleanor at Mind Body Spirit quite a few years ago, and we've just become really good friends since then, and I promote her cards. The publishers don't do that these days. They don't organise like meet and greet the author, and I just love these cards so much, and they're so accurate. And she's such a beautiful person that I've been promoting them for years for her, but I want to keep the legacy going for her family as well. So they are very special. She was a very special person. So something coming up that's very exciting for you, Olive. I do apologise for going off track. Now I'm going to read about what's happening around you, okay? So young people are entering your life, perhaps even the birth of a child. It may be that life is becoming fresh and alive again. Be happy. Now when it's talking about the birth of a child, this could be a new project, or it could be maybe you're starting up your own business. So yeah, give us some feedback. Is there someone around that's pregnant? Are you looking at starting your own business? Okay, let's see what else who else we've got here. Yes, Denise. Okay, so Denise, we have got for you the 3 of Swords. Now the 3 of Swords is about what we've lost in the past, and it's about the heartache and how it affects us. And sometimes it can be a little bit hard to let go of things. And if you have lost someone and you're still going through that, just know that you've just got to let it happen in its own time. Everybody is different. When I lost my grandson to SIDS, it would be about 14 years ago now, I had someone come up to me, like, he'd only been gone for 3 months, and she's like, you need to get over this and move on with your life. I'm like, 3 months? He's only been gone for 3 months, how dare you? You know, some people, it can take them years and years. So this can be about divorces and separations, all kinds of heartbreak. It can be emergency services as well. But it's saying here that you are really good. So if we read this top left about you, it's saying You can deal with heartbreak and massive challenges and changes. You are good in emergency situations. You give assured support. So maybe you might even work in the emergency area and be looking after people too. Now, what it says is you have to leave one state in order to get to a better one, but it can still hurt to let go. Sometimes we might need to let go of people in our lives because they just are too toxic for us, and we need to move on. So I hope that helps. Christy says she's got a lot going on in her life. Okay. Denise, she works in emergency, so there you go. So that's you would be very good in emergency situations. I just love it. Okay, let me pull out one more for you, Denise. Okay, oh, this one's jumped out. We have got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is about the waters of remembrance. It can be reunions and catching up with people that you haven't seen for a long time. Hopefully they're not coming through the emergency ward and you're catching up with them that way. Emotions attached to people or places from your past are impacting you at the moment. You are going to be making plans with groups of people, family, or maybe it's something work related, but it's catching up with people from the past. Okay. Sandy, you need to get over it. It's taken a big chunk of your heart. Okay. Hello, Bethany. How are you? Where are you from? Denise was saying her mum died in September. I'm so sorry for your loss. And, you know, December, that was only last month. So just take time out for yourself, okay? Time to heal and, you know, just be around the family, be around the people that are going to support you. But I'm so sorry for your loss, Denise. Sending out lots of love to you. Okay, let's see what else is coming up. Oh, let me have some of my tea. My mouth is drying out from talking too much. Okay. Sorry, just going back. Who else have we got? Oh, hang on, I've got to write this down. I'm trying to keep track of who has shared. Okay. Velisky Peace Demi, so thank you very much for sharing. Okay, Tammy, let's see what we have got for you, Tammy. And I've just a reminder too that I'm just going through picking randomly whoever I'm drawn to because Karen's not here writing up my list for me. She's at home with a migraine, the poor thing. So Tammy, she usually keeps me in order as well. Two of Staves. So Tammy, are you looking at new horizons? Are you at a crossroads in your life? Now, the Two of Staves, when we're looking at the Rider-Waite deck, the guy has got the world in his hands, and it could be that you are going for a trip overseas. You're looking at starting something new. So it's time to make long-term plans. There are two paths to choose from. Make a decision and follow through. This is about relatives and relations. And it's saying to choose to be happy. Okay, you're usually good at making decisions and can assist with decision making. You have energy and are normally happy. Now I'm going to read the recent past, which is the second one down on the left. You've recently made a decision that's important to your future. It's okay, you're allowed to choose. So you'd rather do that for yourself than somebody else doing it for you. Okay, what is coming up for you? You need to make a decision soon to bring more peace and harmony into your life. Choose carefully and then live with it. So, I hope that was good for you, Tammy. Is it Tammy? Yes, Tammy that I read for. Rhiannon. Okay, so one for Rhiannon. Actually, I've got two for Rhiannon. We have got the Five of Swords, which is about making small sacrifices. I can feel tea on my teeth. Maybe going overseas. It says you need to stop changing your mind. Maybe you've got one of those entwined loops on your thumb where you can't make a decision about anything. So it says you're capable of figuring out what to do next and where you need to go. When life is confusing, you can live anywhere and be happy. You like change. So it doesn't matter where you are, where you're living in the world and who you're living with. It's up to you to be happy in what it is that you do. Only you're the person that can make yourself happy. Now we've got the High Priestess here too. So this could be about you going off and learning some spiritual work. Or have you already done that? You are a very wise and very intuitive person who is connected to spirit, and it's about sharing your knowledge with others. So maybe it's time for you to step up now. If you've just been a student all these years, maybe it's time for you to sort of step up with that. Now, the advice from your guides is you need to start following your own inner guidance rather than relying on other people. So that's what I was picking up before too about being happy. You need to choose to be happy. Don't rely on other people to make you happy. I've decided like this year for my birthday, I'm just going to go away. I shouldn't, but I do. I get disappointed that my family don't come and see me, or I've got to organise something for myself, and if I didn't, I'd end up being home alone. You know what, this year I'm just going to go away. I think I'm going to go on a holiday somewhere. So choose to do what it is that you want to do that is going to make you happy. Don't rely on others, okay? All right, let's get the crystal ball out now. So we need to do a reading with this new crystal ball. I saw in here the most beautiful dragon the very first time I looked into it, and I really should keep a pen and paper next to me, or a pencil, so I could draw these things, because it was just absolutely beautiful, and get back into some creative stuff. Oh, that reminds me, the 21st of March, Michelle Mann is going to be here running a workshop, and we're having an art day, and it's actually working on your journal. So I'll have all that information up on my page, both the Spiritual Realm with Kate Denning and the Tea Room page. I'll put that up on there for you as soon as I've got it, because we've only just worked out the dates yesterday. So she's a beautiful artist, and she has got a beautiful deck of cards that she's created, and they are the Golden Lotus. I think I've got a packet here. I don't have any here for sale. But anyway, fantastic artist. I met her at an art retreat quite a few years ago, and I'm really looking forward to her doing a art workshop here. So that is on the 21st of March, and it's going to be around about $90. So most of your materials will be supplied. You'd bring along your own paintbrushes and water containers and cloths to keep clean, an apron or whatever. But I'll put that up on the page, and it's going to be around about $90, okay? Let me have some more tea. All right, now we are looking into the crystal ball. So who am I doing a reading for now? Emma Merba. All right, now I'm just trying to work out what this flower is that I'm seeing. Oh yes, I do, I can see it. It's an iris. Okay, let's see what an iris means. I'm getting out my copy of the A to Z of tea leaf reading, and I've got this in alphabetical order, so it's pretty easy to find things if you know your alphabet. Sorry. Now the iris, I'm sure I've got that in here. Yes, here it is. Now it could be, if someone's coming through from the other side, their name is Iris. It's also about purity, romance, and a rather intriguing message that's coming to you. So let's see if we can work out what the special message is. I am seeing a ram in here. So the ram is, I don't know if you're looking for someone or somebody around you is a ram, an Aries, but we have got a ram in here, and the ram is someone that's pretty stubborn. They are an Aries. And what else does it say about the ram? And it might be an unpleasant person that's best to avoid them. But the message was meant to be something special. So there's got to be something else there that's going to give us a bit of a clue. Oh, down the bottom, it looks like a baby. So it could be that someone around is going to let you know that they're pregnant. And then I am seeing someone kicking up their heels, you know, like that Toyota ad, and they kick up their heels and their hands are up in the air and their hair's flying everywhere. And they have got a koala hanging onto them too. And I want to say this person's probably not someone that you would expect that was going to have a baby. And they're the type of person that they keep to themselves, because koalas are very territorial. As cuddly as what they look, they like to be in their own area and they like to keep to themselves. So that's what I'm seeing there. And is it that you've had anything, or somebody around you has had anything to do with looking after the koalas at the moment? Okay, so I shall leave that one with you, Emma. And if any of that makes sense, just comment below. I'm feeling that this Aries person is more of a woman that's around you. So someone that's, you know, an unpleasant Aries woman. Do you know, with Aries, my Nana Jean, she was an Aries, I absolutely loved to bits. But she was known as a horrible person. Like, everyone said she was a fair dinkum bitch, but I absolutely loved her. And I never saw that bad side of her. But if I meet someone that I instantly feel uncomfortable with, or I really like them, it's like there's no in between. They are either an Aries or a Scorpio. So go figure, I don't know. But yeah, I could usually tell they're an Aries or a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio myself. Okay, let me see who else we've got here. Okay, Hazel, you're next. Let me see what's in the crystal ball for you. I'm just keeping an eye on the time. We've still got about 12 minutes. Okay, Hazel. Now, are you all sharing this post? Because I'm going to pick out a winner soon. right, so we've got a dragon. Of course we've got a dragon. There's so many dragons in this crystal ball. I've never seen so many dragons in a crystal ball. So we have got a dragon up in the clouds. Now the clouds can be about worry. And I'll go back to the dragon in a minute. But the clouds themselves, what I'm seeing here is like, you have these thoughts about what it is that you're going to do, and then you just let go of them. It's like you've got these brilliant ideas, but then you just let them go and you don't do anything with them. And I want to say that they're possibly business ideas, because the dragon can be about business and that protection and sorry, something else was just coming to mind then too. It's like you're worrying, like you worry too much, you know, because the clouds are about worry. And it could be like the clouded judgment as well too, and not knowing which way to go. It could be that your brain's being a little bit foggy at the moment and it's hard for you to make decisions. Now I'm also seeing a tree here that's like a pine tree. Now the pine tree is actually about abundance. And the pine tree, yep, prosperity. But I'm also picking up like the Alps. So I don't know if you've been to maybe the Alps, but I'm just feeling like that cold climate, and also an area that's really quite rich in history and like old medieval type stories. So I don't know if you're sort of into that type of thing. I remember years ago I was doing a reading for a lady. I'm telling her about all this weird stuff that I was seeing in the tea leaves, and it was all medieval, and there were fairies in there, and there was dragons and all different types of things, and and what was happening at the castle. And it turned out she was writing a book, and this was the storyline for her next book. And I'd already read her first book, and it not even twigged with me that I was actually reading about her next book. But this is about worry, so needing to let go of those things, but know that you have got that protection from the dragon. So when there are unpleasant things that are happening around, you know, the dragon, or if an angel's there, they're guiding us and helping us through this. So it's going to be a victory, but it's going to be very emotional as well. So I hope that makes sense for you. I think that was for Hazel. Okay, let's see who's coming in. Go back down to the bottom again. Christy, I can't remember if I read for you or not before. You've had a lot that's happening. Could you please have a card? Okay, so Christy, did I do a reading for you or not? See, this is where I need my girlfriend. Okay. Now I'm seeing you in the shadow of a dog here. Now this dog looks pretty spooky to me, so I don't know if this dog's actually passed over and it's still trying to help you out, or if it's actually a loyal friend, someone that's protecting you, and maybe a little bit too much. But dogs are about loyal friends. So I'd say that you've got that protection there. But then I'm also seeing somebody, you know, like a mask, not a mask, they've got a veil over their head, and they've got something in this area here. And I want to say that's like a guide that is there protecting you. It's almost like, I don't know, some type of symbol or some type of jewelry that's there. But this is possibly your guide watching over you. So I see this protection around you with whatever it is that's happening. You've got that protection. I forget who I was. Christy, that's who that's who I'm reading for, Christy. Oh, now it's saying that you have got something very successful that's happening within you too. So if you've had a bit of a challenge, you do have a victory there. And it's also about supporting others. A lot of things happening lately. Now I want to say with this dog, I'm almost seeing like the black dog, which is, you know, the depression there. And with depression, if it is that you're suffering from depression, what are you doing to help yourself? Meditation is wonderful. Maybe a counsellor if that's the type of thing that suits you. I wouldn't necessarily go to a counsellor myself, but they do help a lot of people. Art therapy is wonderful. So I'm seeing like the black dog of depression there. But at the same time, I'm seeing the Chariot, I'm seeing the victory. So you're going to beat this. You will be fine. It's saying that you are successful. And put your heart and your soul into it. You need to find something that is going to bring you passion and joy. And have something to look forward to, okay? You know, a reason to get out of bed. I'm not too sure exactly what's going on with you, but that time, having something to look forward to and to get excited about, it's not getting rid of the problems that are happening around you, but it definitely makes things easier, okay? Like I could have crumpled in a heap last year, like I had so much that's happening, but I've kept myself so busy. Now, except when I went and had the healing the other day, and Paula was saying like I was pushing everything down and not releasing it. So she can sort that out with the psychic surgery so I don't have to worry about it. Terrible, I know. But anyway, I do see a success there for you. Let me have some of this tea and we shall do a tea leaf reading now. Okay, so we give it a bit of a swish around. Just seeing if there's any tissues around here. I don't want to go scratching. No. Okay, then we turn it upside down on the saucer. Now I'm not going to touch it down the bottom because I've got the gold ring around here and I want to protect it. So we turn it around 3 times anti-clockwise. So that brings through our past and some confirmation for us. Now if you want to learn how to do tea leaf reading, I do have a workshop this Saturday at the tea room in Woolloongabba. Then we tap on it 3 times and that brings through our spirit guides and our ancestors for any messages they may have for us. Then you turn it over. Now I'm just going to try and see what I can see in here. So I'll hold this up for you. And if you can see something there, let me know and I'll tell you what it means. But I'm doing a reading sort of overall for everyone. We have got the letters IT in there. I hope that doesn't mean that I've got to sort out my computer sooner rather than later. I've got to buy a new hard drive for it. Now, or It. Oh, there was that movie, It. That was one of Stephen King's that I didn't like. The tea is about trust and a plan being hatched. So it's always really good to have a goal and writing out the goal and how it is that you're going to get there. The letter I, it can be about looking for the information first before you sort of go ahead and do anything. Actually, that would work out really. Getting your information and then the T is about like planning things. Now, it could also be somebody's name, somebody with the initials IT. So you can see that right there, okay? Now I'm just going to scroll down and see if anyone's written anything here. Okay, Narelle is seeing a plane. So let's see what direction the plane is flying in. I can't quite work it out if we do it that way. So from the handle, if that's the plane that you're looking at there, if it is flying, it looks like it's flying to the east. So the east could be something to do with New Zealand or Hawaii or America. So it's flying to the east from the handle. So this is how I usually pick up where people are going. You can see Tassie in there. Maybe hard weather coming towards Tassie. There was something on the news about Tassie this morning. I forget what it was. But down in Victoria, like tomorrow, I think it is, it's going to be about 40 degrees. So I would think that they'd be getting some of that as well. Sandy, no. Cook Islands? So I don't know what Sandy means, no. Me too. A witch on the bottom. Oh, okay, so the witch is, who's that? Kirsty Young. The witch is about us working with Mother Nature. It is about learning our spiritual ways. It is, going off and doing some classes. Okay, the dragon. Let me read the dragon for you. You're going to love this. I have to read this because the dragon's come out quite a few times, hasn't it? Okay, and this is like I said, we're in 2020 now. So it's a whole new decade, a whole new lot of beginnings for us, okay? So we've got new beginnings. Be aware of enemies, courage, strength, and fortitude. The dragon is victorious in any situation and serves as a powerful guide and guardian in business, work, and family. Victory comes in emotional triumph and healing of old wounds or completion of a project. A surprise is looming for you that will create one of the most wonderful moments of your life. This is a message of glorious accomplishments that will set the standards for years to come. So that is in the A to Z of tea leaf reading by me. Yes, Angelique, I'm in the year of the dragon too. So I'm 1964. When are you? And Pandora's saying she can see a sleeve with a frill on the end and a hand poking out. Looks maybe around the 1400s. So that is quite possibly from a past life. And I love it when you can see things like that, because that can be something that's affecting us from the past life that we maybe need to clear up now. Paula Tree, who I went saw, she works with past life stuff and going into the Akashic records, so that can help you when you're looking at clearing things from your past life to help you now. Okay, just checking the time. Oh, we've gone over time. So I need to pick a winner now. So who's been sharing? Let me go back and have a look. The heart is about our heart. So it's about love that's being sent to us, Michelle. A bird, depending on the bird, if it's perched, it can be waiting for news and you've been waiting a while. If it's flying, it could be a message coming to you. If it's nesting, it's about looking after our family. and maybe that there's a baby on the way, or we've got some young ones. Oh, the fox is good for business too, good for money, and it's about being shrewd. Be careful of the people that are around you as well. 3 birds celebration, yes. So 3s is a really important number too, because 3s is about celebration. 3 is about teamwork. 3 is communication and creativity. Jacinta saying that she saw a face. You know, were there any particular features on the face that you recognized? I love this. Number 4. Number 4 is about stability. It's about being practical. It's about building your foundations. A frog nest is about new things that are coming up. It's about fertility. It's new beginnings. It's babies, birds. Oh, Kirsty, her dog died. I am so sorry to hear that. Was that you that I was doing the reading for and the dog came through? Because I'm seeing the shadow of the dog. Too much going on. Okay. Ness, you have won a copy of the A to Z of tea leaf reading. So if you message me, Ness, and give me your details so I can get that to you. Hopefully you're not living in another country because it costs too much to send, and I'd have to send you an e-copy. But Ness Tomlinson, you have won a signed copy of the A to Z of tea leaf reading. So just let me write that down. Okay, so you, congratulations, Ness. You need to send me a message. We had a reading at a tea party once. I go and do psychic parties, and I have got my gypsy wagon. So if anyone is interested in me coming to their place with my gypsy wagon, just give me a call or send me a message. Any special occasion you've got coming up. Now I am looking for one more to give away for the, what was it? This Saturday for the tea leaf reading workshop. Okay. Melany Cossey, are you living in Brisbane? And if you're not, I shall go and pick another winner after. But congratulations, Melany Cossey. If you are living within the area and you are available on Saturday, please let me know, and you can come along to the tea leaf reading class here at the tea room in Woolloongabba. If not, you will get a copy of the A to Z of tea leaf reading too. So just let me write that down. And if Melany doesn't live in the area, then I shall pick another one after, and I shall send you a message to let you know. Okay, so that is it today, folks. I'll be back again this time next Thursday, and I will be down at Springbrook, which I think is close to the border of New South Wales, and I'll be at Sharon McLeod's place and looking at some of her artwork. I'll be picking up some more of these teacups. If anyone would like a teacup, let me know, because I'm going to pick up some more while I'm down there. I've just got an order that I've got to pick up. You can go onto my page and have a look at the pictures. I'll put them up here too, so you can see what there is, and just let me know which one you would like. Otherwise, I shall see you next week. So everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Oh, I'm doing a live on my page tomorrow at 6:30 on the Spiritual Realm with Kate Denning. So I'll be doing some more readings then. So get on, check me out, and have a awesome weekend. Magical blessings to you. Bye.